As the global transport and logistics industry continues to evolve, compliance with local international regulations has never been more critical. There is a need for organizations to align with the internationally accepted standards that are not just about meeting legal requirements, but also about building resilient, safe and sustainable operations that can adapt to a rapidly changing environment. At the forefront of road transport safety is the Road Transport Management System, and we're joined now by South Africa's first woman RTMS auditor, Ndimakazi Mankomo, whose work has been pivotal in driving compliance and operational improvements across the industry. Ndimakazi, very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. I mean, as we celebrate women, significant women, trailblazers like yourself, in Women's Month in a very male-dominated industry, you've broken barriers, challenging the norm as South Africa's first woman RTMS auditor. What sparked your interest in the industry?
Thank you so much for the time, and good evening to you and your viewers. I fell in love with the road transport industry based on the work that I have been doing. I have been in the safety, quality, health and environment space. And then through that space, I then was introduced to work in the transport and logistics sector. And then I was introduced to the road transport management system, and that's where I fell in love with it, because it's basically about the system that ensures everyone goes home safe, and then the minimization of accidents on the road as well, just to ensure that everyone goes back to their family safely.
Your work is largely driven by ensuring compliance and operational improvements across the industry and influencing compliance and the safety standards. How does it help create a safer environment for road users? I mean, you talk about its importance, but how does it help?
No, it helps that to minimize accidents on the road. So the road transport management system is built in on ensuring that it's built under 4 pillars that are there to minimize accidents on the road, to minimize vehicles that are on the roadway, they are not road worthy, and also they are overloaded. So it's a system that is built around that, and also it's got a big emphasis on the safety of the driver awareness, that is the guy behind the wheel, to make sure that he is also safe and well in health as well. So that's what.
As you conduct your work, I mean, what would you say are some of the biggest notable trends that you're seeing as you audit and conduct your work, and you take a look at the safety standards and you take a look at behavior on the road? What stands out in terms of the leading causes of accidents and the notable trends in the space?
The notable trends that we pick up during the audits, it will be where the vehicles on the road are overspeeding. That's what I've picked up during the audits. Overspeeding is the main the main root cause of accidents, and also the basic roadworthiness of the vehicle is always a challenge, where you pick up that the vehicles that are on the road, they're not well maintained, and also that even if the truck is not well maintained and the trailer is not well maintained as well. So that's the things that are contributing to the accidents on the road.
What challenges would you say you faced, more so as the first woman in South Africa, as the RTMS auditor, on your journey towards certification and then eventually operating as a professional?
The whole journey in the space has really been exciting. With both positives and some challenges. On the positive side, I would mention that there has been many opportunities that are now being opened up, such as working with the JC auditors that is intentional about including women in their working environment. And there will be challenges as well that you face in general now as a woman, is where sometimes it does take a considerable time for people to have trust to you as a female, that you know what you're doing, and also that and they will do that based on the results they would see from your work that you do.
Some of the big and relevant talking points, I'm glad you touched on it, but as we scrutinize how far women have come and the challenges they still face within Women's Month, reflecting around equality, diversity, female representation, do you feel that there is a meaningful drive for such when it comes to some of the learning and the growing within your very male-dominated industry?
I would say there are small pockets of change in the industry. The companies, they're starting to be intentional about involving women, but a lot still needs to be done. For example, in the audit space that I will be in the boardroom will be filled with just male. And I'm the female auditor. So in most companies, there's still that is still need to be considered by most companies, that they must include more women in this space.
What unique perspective do you think more women within the space add when it comes to the overall achievement in the industry?
I wouldn't want to say that women have a unique perspective that they want to add. I feel that they have an equal, they're on the equal footing with the male counterparts in ensuring that compliance in this space can be maintained. So I wouldn't want to say that there is a unique perspective that they can bring on the table.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yes.
Would you encourage young women to join the industry and be part of it and embrace it and see that they can create their own path within it?
Oh, definitely. That's as young women, they need to more awareness and training. They need to be exposed to that. So they try to break the stigma that heavy vehicles are for men. It's not our space. So I think more training and awareness and some mentorship that can be included in there to make it more interesting for them, so they feel that it is a safe space for them also to participate in.